Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time for the Suicide King Challenge. This is one, pardon me, that I think we messed up last time as well. By taking like Loki's horns or something. There's our seed. The seed is irrelevant. More or less. What does this come down to, my friends? Well, it's that everything is gonna be fine, fine, fine. As you probably have noticed, I sound a lot better today. I'm over my illness, wouldn't you say? Joke's on you. I recorded this just after the last one. Haha. That's what we in the industry call acting. Either way, weirdly enough... Oh, come on. It worked, and it worked out way better than I ever could have expected. Weirdly enough, though, I do think I feel better. I took some more Buckleys, and I will always go to bat for Buckleys. I don't believe in a lot of like pseudo-medicine, and I'm not talking about pseudo-fed here. I'm talking about, you know, medicines that are of dubious scientific origin. However, there's something about Buckley's, a cough syrup that's been around for like literally 300 years and is made out of like, you know, rotten tree gum, that it just, it gets, if it's a placebo effect, then so be it. But, more power to you. Like, I gotta be honest, whatever they got in the Buckley's formula, it clears you right out. Wouldn't you say, Tomo? I'm gonna go check here. I've never looked at the Wikipedia article on Buckley's. And if you're not from Canada, this is probably something, that you're not familiar with, but I'll, you know, explain it to you here. W.K. Buckley is a Canadian corporation founded in 1919 that manufactures medicine for health problems such as the common cold. They're located in Mississauga, Ontario. Novartis, the Swiss-based conglomerate with 2005 sales of $32 billion, purchased ownership of the Buckley's brand and formulas. Oh, you dang Swiss. It wasn't enough that you had Roger Federer, you had to take Buckley's as well. Noted for its strongly unpleasant taste, its ingredients include ammonium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate, camphor, menthol, Canadian balsam, pine needle oil, and a tincture of capsicum. Doesn't it just sound like something that's sold off of the back of a wagon in like the Wild West era? A tincture of capsicum. I don't even know what a tincture is. Is that not like... use an eyedropper and submerge it in a solution of water or something? Again. Oh, dude! Problem solved? I'm cheesing every challenge. It's my second attempt. I will cheese every challenge. Oh, we're in the money. Now, our damage is way worse, but our rate of fire increased proportionally as a result as well. So, I actually feel like we're in an okay spot here. We have 7 damage. Our shots are weird because they kind of wobble, but they don't fall down is the idea. So I think we probably just picked up another fairly easy W here, and I'm excited. You can't trust medicine that came from, like, the early 20th century or earlier. Well, you can trust some of it, I guess. Like, you know, penicillin. That makes sense. But, always worry about, like, cough syrups that were invented when you could still buy, like, heroin over the counter in a pharmacy. And they were like, just don't get addicted to it. It's not that hard. You know, but for some reason, those Mississaugans in 1919, I don't want to know what their kitchen smelled like when they were cooking it up, because this is, look, I've eaten some foul-tasting things in my life. Buckley's is possibly, it's up there, is what I'll say. No one is ever like, I like the taste of it. Some people will even, you know, they'll eat a lemon and be like, oh, I like it. But really, they're just trying to be, you know, the cool, weird person. Without realizing they're just a weird person. Anything that gives us HP here is like 10 out of 10. Wait, where is our... Oh, our extra life is from Lazarus. Okay. But no one's eating Buckley's for recreation. You know, that's like... the juice ain't worth the squeeze. I think. Hangman. Doesn't do enough for us. I'm gonna blow these up just because I want to get, if possible, more red hearts. Nothing, huh? Okay, so let's blow 1 up. That was so stupid. I'm still sort of okay with this because we do have Lazarus Rags after this, but it's not necessarily ideal. I'll level with you on that one. We probably shouldn't have used AWAS. Doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. So I was thinking like AWAS it can't give us a black market because we already got a crawl space there, so we might have been better off just ignoring that. But either way, I probably just shouldn't overthink it too hard because we're actually in a very, very, very good spot. And I'm gonna make a play that is probably ill-advised, especially now that we actually got hit twice in the process there. But that's to go in there, grab that black card. In the process of doing so, we'll slightly ruin our deal with the devil chance, but this floor is not expected to have a good chance anyway. And then buy another Spirit Heart. So yeah, I think I made some plays that were suboptimal there, but we also got a pretty suboptimal deal with the devil to begin with, so I'll take some responsibility, but I'm not gonna burn myself up too much there. It's not like we had Brimstone Mom's Knife and we, you know, took neither and somehow lost HP in any respect. We still were trying to make something work there, but with 3 Demon Judgments and no way to regenerate our HP, it was a little dicey. Kind of like 3 Demon Judgments is a really good deal with the devil if you already have precedent and you have a lot of HP, which is, if you're running the math in your head, a situation that doesn't come up all that often. Because if you have precedent, you probably spent for it, which means you're less likely to have HP to begin with, but I digress. We could beat the odds. We got about a 1 in 9 chance of getting a deal with the devil. You know, give me those odds in the Powerball lottery any day of the week, and I'll be a happy camper. But 1 in 9, and Isaac is not necessarily a great vote of confidence. Either way, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Plus, I just got to point out, we got an AWAS rune on this challenge, which we unlocked for completing head trauma. We did get a deal. We also got a Tears upgrade and some HP, both of which are valuable. Okay, we got a lot of HP. Like, a lot of HP, and we will, apologies for my, incredible James Joycean verbosity. A lot of HP, but, you know. Look, I'm not riding Ulysses. I'm riding a symphony of Bofa right now. Bofa what? Bofa D's. Bapanata Mobadis. Not Bapanata Mobadis, obviously. Kill this angel statue, take your key piece, try to make the run slightly weirder, because we did cheese our way, and I don't feel guilty about it, because we did, you know, do things the old-fashioned way last time and sort of screwed it up. But try to get deals with the angel to make the run a little bit more interesting, perhaps. This one is a little bit on the longer side. It goes all the way to the cathedral. The world. No guppy items. Technology guppy, that's one of the ones where I'm like, is that amazing or horrible? Most of the time when I say that, I have an idea of which direction I'm leaning. On this one, I don't, actually. I think it might be awesome, but I could also easily be mistaken. But for now, you know, it's basically just a good Isaac run. It would be better if our shots didn't bend all the time, but can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never be put back together. Keep breaking me in? I can't remember. Hey, someone's got to talk to Rob Thomas and see if he understands the dictionary definition of bent. If you're bent, you're not broken necessarily, although they probably have a high coincidence. But you're so scared that you'll never be put back together? Just heat that bad boy up and then bend it. You can bend a spoon back yourself. I don't know if you could bend, like, you know, your car's chassis or something like that. Maybe if you were wicked strong. I'm not saying you're not Rob Thomas, you know, you seem like an able-bodied, relatively young adult. Well, he's not a young adult, but relatively young man. 40 is relatively young. Because, honestly, I don't know about you guys, I'm planning to live to like 200. So 40 is like a fifth of the way through your life. 200, and then I'm like, well, yeah, we'll exercise the option at that point. See if maybe I want to sign on for like another 3 or 4 years. Get like a kind of a Bo Horvat-esque bridge deal if possible. Yeah, first let's talk about Buckley's, then let's talk about Bo Horvat. Canucks recently signed first and or second line center. Relatively unknown outside of his target market. Sort of, maybe? I don't know. We're pinning all our hopes and dreams on him, though. We got the mom transformation. Mom transformation is worth very, very little. But I will spend a key to come in here in the hopes of getting a spirit heart, which did not pan out. You know it would be like a 10 out of 10 pickup? See if you can guess. From the classic Northernlion suite of, you know, items that are obviously good, and then for some reason I have this revelation that's like, oh, good item would be great here. Is it Polyphemus? Sure, that would fit, but it's not the one I was thinking of specifically. Is it, Brimstone or Mom's Knife? In this case, actually, no, although, you know, I'm not going to kick it out of bed for eating crackers. It is Homing Tears, because we are missing a lot of our shots due to our shots bending strangely, thanks to, what I assume is my reflection here, so... When will my reflection go? Screw itself outside. Look, I'm no Aguilera, okay? I consider myself more of a Bernie Taupin in a songwriter-singer relationship. I'm not Elton John playing to, you know, 150,000 screaming fans, standing room only at Dodger Stadium. I'm the guy in the background trying to figure out a rhyme for Rocket Man. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Keep moving. We're doing extremely well. Like, this is Caves 2. Oh, no, it's Depths 1. Oh, my God. We're, like, way, way, way ahead of schedule. And we just got more options, which I realized makes me a fool because we spent 15 cents on an item that actually can't benefit us. But rather than think of myself as an idiot for this, I'm going to think of myself as a genius because it's a good habit to purchase more options most of the time. It's just that we don't have item rooms in this specific situation. So, you know what? At least this shows that I'm not letting... spending a lot of time doing these challenges get in my head and start to make me play worse from a fundamental standpoint. That's the idea, anyway. That's the hope and dream. Whether or not it works out, I mean, we'll see when we complete these challenges. But as for right now, it does seem like we're going to get through this challenge without much trouble. Trinity Shield is okay. I'm way more happy about the Tears upgrade, but Trinity Shield... The big negative, not with Trinity Shield, but with that room in general, is that we didn't have the opportunity to actually fight the deal with the devil. Or deal with the angel, I should say, and get another key piece, but so be it. We're in this weird situation where we're, like, offensively stacked, defensively stacked, and we have a lot of HP. Hello, Tomo. Welcome back. What's the... I don't get it, buddy. You got a meow for me? Tomo. Tomo. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I could get him. You're so much more social than you used to be, buddy. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but it's cute nonetheless. As long as you don't step on my recording hotkey, I'm a happy camper here. I don't think we care about sack lunch. We definitely don't care about amnesia. That's just like a garbage pill in the best of times and the worst of times. Hey, buddy, I'd really like you to stop scratching the wall. We're still renters in this place. If you could avoid... I mean, look, we've lived here for a while. There's going to be wear and tear, but it's going to be hard to explain to the landlord why there's scratches on the wall. Best case scenario, feline mishap. Worst case scenario, police are going to be involved. Domo. No meows? Alright, everybody at home, you gotta say it too. Tomo. Tomo. No, Tomo. Tomo, don't go back there, buddy. Great episode so far. Within the first 5 minutes, I was looking at Wikipedia. Now I'm yelling at my cat as he tries to get behind the computer. Well, what's your problem, then? Once a day, the cat just goes crazy, man. Ruka just sleeps. I don't understand why you gotta rock the boat so much. In theory, the tower card could be better. If we somehow gain the ability to use it, or to not get hurt by bombs ourselves, we could be lucky, but in all likelihood, not gonna be too big of a value for us in the positive or the negative direction. That, ooh, you know what? We could actually use it to pop that open, and I feel a little bit better about the situation. I'm probably not going to do boss rush here, by the way, in case that's not abundantly clear, unless we can get a teleport card. The sun is not a teleport card, just as the past is a grotesque animal. Dude, did you guys see there's a new LCD sound system album out? I'm not trying to make this about musical taste necessarily, but he did the Guided by Voices thing where he retired and was like, this is the last show ever, and then like a couple years later came back. Maybe I should start to think about doing that myself, you know, this is the last Isaac video ever. 3 years later. Senorita, I'm kidding. I'm stoked though, like that could be the album that I listen to this year. I mean, Mom's Bottle of Pills is basically trash, so let's try to make the coupon work here. We got a Retrovision pill for free. Sick. We should have saved this, actually, because we could have gotten a free deal with the devil item. Not that that matters too much right now. But it's mostly appropriate for me because I had that dream like 3 months ago where James Murphy threatened to sue me. I want to point out, this is a dream. It did not happen in real life, but I had a very strange dream where the lead singer of LCD Sound System was being quite rude to me and threatening to sue me and take my house away. And I was like, you don't have any grounds to sue me. And he's like, I know, but I'm still going to sue you and take your house. And I was like, James Murphy, that's very rude. I know you're, you know, from an older generation, but I kind of thought you were on the side of the millennials with the, you know, introspective dance music here. It was a good fit. But I have no reason to believe James Murphy's a jerk. Dream James Murphy was kind of being a little bit unfriendly to me, but it's, you know, I can't make him apologize for something he did in a dream. That's unreasonable. These items are okay, but none of them are good enough to be like 20 out of 10 excited. So instead, we're just going to move on. We've only got 3 more floors left, technically. And really, I should just be happy. I mean, I shouldn't. Because, like, on the one hand, I'm like, technology's given us an easy run here. But it has made it harder to kill enemies. As much as that might seem ridiculous, because we're, like, almost incapable of aiming with Ipecac to begin with. It has made it harder to kill enemies, just in that one hit doesn't crush them anymore. Now, our rate of fire is really good. And the damage that we're doing is really good. And the fact that Ipecac gives us, like, inherited poison shots here is really nice as well. However, I'm a little bit missing the extra damage. But I should point out, it's more like I recognize that it's nostalgia for a long gone time here, and that time wasn't that good to begin with when you consider the fact that we were having just a nightmare of a time killing enemies. I don't even want... It might seem like this is a guaranteed run right now. I'm staying away from that possibility because I think it only holds pain for me to go down that road of thinking that I'm guaranteed to win. So I'm not even going to open that golden chest and fight the enemies. It's the same reason I'm not using the sun card yet. If we get up to the cathedral, I'll consider using the sun card, even without needing it for full HP. But for now, I'm not sure that that's the most prudent use of our time. And because this is our second run through, that's why I find myself a little bit more concerned. You know what? This is where you just go through the door here. You know, if it was first run through, sure, let's get weird with it. Okay, mama. Let's get weird. Not this time, though. This time, it's about getting stuff done. I'm out for blood. Shouldn't have taken that damage, but that's okay. We got an HP upgrade, which is not very good. We are going to fight the angel statue. And this will give us a chance to fight Mega Satan, although there's no way for us to get to the Mega Satan doors, so I wouldn't sweat that too much. But what's this? The wafer. Great item. Extremely good item. All right, let me coffee up as we head down one more floor here. Can it be mixed with Buckley's? That's something I should check, actually. Many cough medicines, including Buckley's, have become popular as recreational drugs in recent years. Kids, don't do this. That's not necessary. Just wait until April 2018. Due to the dissociative properties of dextromethorphan. Dextromethorphan? That can't conceivably be the way you pronounce that. High doses of cough medication can be used to produce an intoxication. That is stupid. Don't do that. Dude, this is how you know you've made a good medicine. I'm still reading the Wikipedia article. Only some of Buckley's formulations contain dextromethorphan. The original without DXM may be purchased. However, recreational use of Buckley's is uncommon due to the deterrent effects of its taste. They've actually made a cough medicine so horrible that it is unlikely to be abused as a result of the taste. Maybe that's how the war on drugs should actually go. You know, I know this is a controversial subject. And probably ignorant, because I have no knowledge of, like, you know, opiates or, well, really anything on planet Earth, if I'm being honest. But, what if you just made all drugs legal, but they all tasted like Buckley's? If you smoke it, the smoke tastes like aerosolized Buckley's. If you eat it, tastes like Buckley's. Drink it, tastes like Buckley's. That one's easy. We already got it. All you gotta do is put some Canadian balsam in there. Dun, 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 dun. Canadian balsam tastes hideously. Canadian balsam, an active ingredient in Buckley's. I'm sorry, Tomo. And I'm sorry, viewers, because, like, my voice is not good at the best of times, but this is not the best of times, and it's bad today. But no coughing fits over the course of this episode. And you know what they say, if the coughing fits, you must acquit. Don't hurt me no more. We probably will not get a deal with the Devil Chance here, but in the end, it probably isn't a big deal here. Every time we get hit, it takes a half Spirit Heart. We got the wafer to compensate, and every Spirit Heart counts for 2 hits as a result. It's kind of a roundabout way to phrase that, but you get the idea. All we need to do is essentially get to the Isaac fight. If we get to the Isaac fight with, like, a decent amount of HP, we're totally set. The, like, superior outcome for us here would be to get, I also felt my Canadian accent coming through there, but the superior outcome, you know, would be if, go down to Tim Hortons and get a freaking double-double, settle it on the rink. You know, a beer league doesn't have NHL rules. Catch a little bit of blood on a high stick. Who am I supposed to be? Patrick Kane? I'm a force of nature out there, bud. Anyway. The point is, let's get a deal with the devil here so we can actually use our coupon. Or maybe we could just not be on the largest floor on planet Earth's history. You know, that's really up to the game. We can make it. We can make it. We made it. Okay. So It Lives is going down. We've really slowed down. Turns out our damage is starting to not be high enough, I think, to compensate for the fact that our shots bend, like, outrageously. Enemies with huge hitboxes get bodied pretty hard, but enemies that are of a standard size are not really feeling the pain like a Dinosaur Jr. song. No deal. Definitely not gonna fight Hush. Let's head down to the next floor. So what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna go to this room, and I'm gonna pop the sun. No, I'm not gonna pop the sun card on this room. It's like a single target enemy. It's not worth it. The best way to deal damage is to, like, move as little as possible. I wish it weren't so, like Eagle-Eyed Cherry and Save Tonight, but it's gotta be done. Now I'll use it. Kill all the enemies, see where we're going. It should be a relatively easy finish here. We got a lot of HP, we got a couple of bombs. We got the wafer, so we actually have, like, double the HP it looks like we have. And on top of that, we actually have the mom transformation, so the worst case scenario, we should be able to walk into Isaac and do quite a lot of damage, but I'm not overly impressed with the quality of this run right now. I'm very happy, actually. I forgot we had Lazrags, too, but I'm very happy that it's going to be over soon and we'll be able to move on with our lives. I hope that we're not up for the speed challenge next. There's one challenge we didn't get a chance to do the first time. So that one might be up next. I can't recall. Actually, could be a worthwhile situation to use the blood bank here and try to get a blood bag, but it's probably a little too finicky. Not necessary. Just one more room of actual enemies. So I think I owe, like, I gotta pour out a little of this Buckley's right here. All to the honor of getting technology in that crawl space, which really, now that I think back, is pretty unlikely. To have a tough challenge basically negated by the fact that we picked up technology in a crawl space. That's a, like, low percentage play if I've ever seen one. But, hey, it's gonna get the job done, and it's made our lives a little bit easier than they otherwise would be. But I'm eager to kind of move on from this point and, hopefully get a little bit more traditionally strong in the future. But hey, we're 2 for 2 on our challenge redos here, so I'm happy with that. Fell for the same trap both times. This is a Floyd Mayweather. He comes at you like this, you take your hands off your body, and all of a sudden you're taking kidney shots from the angel fetuses there. Tomo! Get close. See what happens. The knife is pointing out, dude. I'm just gonna spin my arms like this, and if you hit me, it's your fault. There's the coughing fit. Not quite fit yet, but we're getting there. So 2 for 2. And to my surprise, 100 stories high. People getting loose, y'all. And the booty is ready to blow. Suicide King has appeared in the basement. That's pretty bad, but there have been like 3 opportunities in my entire Isaac career where I've made this happen in a positive way. But either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.